A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, Minnesota.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And that hurt. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 ring. 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 light. Hey. Dragon 60. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Steady, right?
Throwing it again here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Across the 45 and still going. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Cowboys, go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success in that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hook 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Schoonmaker's there to haul it in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Roll.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Well, left side, Ronnie and Hopkins hit. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready up.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
From the red zone on 1st. This is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, And let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's getting close, and they take him down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-point game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go. Stretch the eagle. Check. Hey, Trash.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Play fake, it's Richardson. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Ready. Check. Cougar 19.
Play action, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's caught by Harrison. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Now the PAT try coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Takes the 2nd down snap. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Able to find Hawkinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Looking quickly here. Working on first down. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. To the air, following that pick six. Completes downfield to Felton. Now, this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Track 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Back to pass on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Has him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. Cougar Knights. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Yes.
Richardson will do it himself. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Taken down by the Cardinals' 33rd overall pick back in 2019. That's Byron Murphy.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bronco 80.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. For the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
A run here. It's Benson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger. 19.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A solid run, 7 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Let's go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go!
Now an inside give to Benson. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
19, street.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 42, Vikings 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12. First down, Vikings.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They're going to throw out of the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
72. Let's go now. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Throw right side, Dell has it. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Richardson from the gun on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Ready.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. Start. 19 Chargers.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's got the prime complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got it. Ready.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Receiver in motion, going left. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Come 19, come 19. Check, hurt. Check go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put at least a tiny dent into that lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Went after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
21. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob Flank, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And you just get the play off. Harrison secures this left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Ready,
Here's
break.
1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Let go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready, ready.
First down from the 42.
Smash, smash. Come on. Set. Shot. Bronco switch. Bronco. Hey. No. Hut.
Benson once more. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Richardson on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Get up.
Now Richardson on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready. Pass Cougar 19. Go.
Working now from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Get it!
First down throw here from Richardson. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Working from the gun, it's Richardson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just 1 play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, Hawk 7, Hawk 18, right here.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete. Downfield to Felton. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He's got the squiver. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Catch made by Schoonmaker. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw here, 3rd down. McBride snags another one. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
29-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, put.
And again, Richardson will hold on to it. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for two in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready up.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And they pick him off again! Robert Spillane has it. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready, set.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. The give now to Benson. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready, let go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Benson on the counter. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get up. Liking, let's go.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther Street, Panther Street. Get up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Working near his goal line. Hits his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
Throwing it again here. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They kick the running back in motion.
79 Broncos.
It's Sticking to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down. One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.